So welcome, Alice, and welcome, Chad, to another edition of Koala Chat. Welcome to Hoi An, Vietnam.
Thank you.
Right. Thank you. I know you're both here on vacation. It's nice to see you.
Pleasure to see you.
We have great representation. We have a member of the faculty, a math professor from Columbia College, and we have a member of the staff that produces great food and does the menus and everything, the executive chef. So it's nice to have you here in a very peaceful spot in Vietnam. So I know you're here both for vacation. You know, you're not here. This is not really a working vacation, although I know, Chad, you did take a cooking class for an afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
What's your impressions about Vietnam?
It's very nice. I really enjoy my stay here, and the air is fresh and food is good, and it's a very different experience for me.
I agree that people are very welcoming. They're, from a food aspect, just seeing everything grown locally and the options. There isn't a void of options here. There's many things that you can eat. There's nice hotels. There's very good infrastructure, but you can still get away from the city as well. So which is nice.
Yeah, it's I couldn't characterize it better. That's a great characterization of Vietnam. So I know you're on vacation, but obviously you're looking closely at the foods and how it's produced and things like that. What are your thoughts?
Going back to just local ingredients, everything seems to be made right here. The vegetables are fresh. I had the opportunity to take a cooking class in Saigon, and I'm always looking at ways to bring back international flavors to our students
And faculty.
and faculty, of course, absolutely. And two of the dishes that I was able to make the other day was pho bo and banh mi,
Yeah.
which the pho bo is basically a beef noodle soup with fresh herbs, which I think our students would be very receptive to. And then also the banh mi, which is basically, there's different varieties is my understanding, but it's basically a crusty roll with fresh vegetables, and then this one had roasted pork in it. And I know our students would be receptive to that.
And I think that's a really good concept, because not only you're learning Vietnamese cooking for the Vietnamese students, but also to introduce American students to foods of other nations and other cultures.
Absolutely. That's what college is all about.
Learning.
Expanding.
Alice, I know the students were so happy to see you when you got here.
Yes.
To see one of their professors here in Vietnam.
Mm-hmm.
So you've had 1 year experience with the students from Vietnam. What's your thoughts?
Well, I've been teaching at Columbia College for 7 years, and last year is our first year that we had a group of Vietnamese students, and I had 5 Vietnamese students, and in my business calculus class in the fall. Sunny and Megan happened to be in Da Nang this time when they come and visit. So, and they welcomed me. Megan even came to the airport to pick me up. And
Way to go, Megan.
And they introduced me to many different places to visit, and warned me on the locals and the transportation.
The goods and the bads.
Yes.
Every country has the goods and bads.
Exactly. So it's been a really pleasant visit.
Good.
Especially with Megan and Sunny's help.
Tour guides,
Mm-hmm.
local tour guides, who just happen to want to make sure they get a good grade in your class, right? That's always helpful.
Well, they're excellent students. I can't ask for more.
Great. I'm sure they're happy to hear that. I'm sure their parents are happy to hear that. Well, this has been great. I'm so glad to have the opportunity to talk to you. I'm so glad you're here in Vietnam. I hope you have the rest of your stay is wonderful and you enjoy your visit. And thanks for coming
Thank
to
you.
talk to us on Koala Chat.
Well, thank you for having us.
Thank you.